This is about transformational education. Taking people at every level and making sure that no matter where they start, where they end is exceptional. The performance program is all about storytelling. We're about telling stories, whether that's for film, television, theatre. So we look at costume for performance. We have hair, makeup and prosthetics for performance. We also have 3D effects for performance and fashion. And I think actually that suite of those 3 courses makes performance very special here, because what you have if you put that together is a holistic design. So a character from the top of their head to the tip of their toe and the things that they touch and interact with.
They learn a really broad range of skills, learning how to sculpt, how to mould make, how to fabricate work, which is sort of across the whole of the disciplines of our creative industry within performance.
A lot of opportunities to go into a very exciting industry with many different pathways in the arts, but within sort of different performative areas such as film, TV, dance, theatre, opera, music, so it's a very exciting industry.
I think this course is special because it brings together a different aspect of costume. So we investigate costume design and then also costume construction, but at the same time we learn about the traditional side of costume, such as understanding how to read a text and how to create a character, so in a more kind of traditional way.
I think it has a nice balance between teaching you the traditional skills you need, but also allowing you to be creative in your own mindset and kind of develop what you want to be as a career.
Students work in lots of different ways. Some of them will want to work in a very theatrical way, some will want to work in a very filmic way. So their outcomes are very diverse and go across the whole spectrum of our performance industry.
Everyone has their own interests and everyone's inspiration comes from somewhere entirely different, and I think the really good thing about this course is if you have an interest in something, no matter how obscure it is, if this course fully facilitates you to make whatever you want.
I've done a lot of little experiments, but yeah, this course is really you can literally just go wherever you want with it, take any path. I was quite into prosthetics before. I was originally looking at prosthetics, but and then I saw the creature effects, and that's what this little creature is for.
How do you come up with a good idea? Where do you even start? But I think as long as you have a passion within that topic or the concept you have chosen, then it's quite straightforward and enjoyable.
One skill that is very important and is the core essence of the course is that students learn how to communicate meaning and concept visually through garments, so costumes, in relation to a performance context, in relation to a specific idea.
Being part of a team is really important. When you go out into our creative industry, you don't work as an individual. Very rarely do you work as an individual, but you're usually part of a team. So you've got to be able to sort of work in a team, and that, I think, team working is another really key skill, and one that we'd really try and teach on the course about in our collaborative projects that we do with students.
The amount of making that goes into it, and the tutors are all really helpful and really great to it's sort of like a collaboration with them as well, bouncing ideas off each other and actually producing a piece of work that at the end of the day you're really proud of. It's just I think it's a great experience.
Whenever we get industry people coming in to have a look around or talk to the students or give lectures or anything, we always are really proud of showing off the spaces that the students work, and they're always absolutely amazed at how fantastic our facilities are.
But I think what we have here actually is really wonderful, quite high-tech resources actually, that should be celebrated and appreciated.
The beauty of this course is that you always design and make your own ideas, and that doesn't always happen once you go out in the industry, so it's a special time that you're in a safe place where you can just, really give freedom to your ideas.
Everyone's able to work on their own progress and go at their own speed, no matter how design you are, how making you are, everything's covered. So if you want to just draw and design, you can do that, but they teach you the basics, and if you're amazing at making but not great at design, you can work on that too.
It's been interesting to look back at the person I first came to LCF in first year as to who I am now in third year, how much you can change by just meeting new people and like living different life experiences. So overall, I think the 3 years here has been my favourite. There's not one moment where it's been like, wow, everything's been pretty good.
When looking around universities, I really wanted to find something that was really special and offered unique opportunities, which is something LCF does, especially in the placement unit, as well as having a brilliant name for itself in the industry already. When you go into jobs, people recognise where you're from, and that is so important.
I would say majority of our students would go into film, TV and theatre. Even though we are for performance, we have a lot of students going into fashion and editorial makeup and hair as well.
The roles change slightly if it's theatre or cinema. However, there are roles as a costume supervisor, a costumier, and so on.
Students from our programs work on Star Wars, they work on Doctor Who, they work on Game of Thrones, they work on the Dark Crystal, things that are out there right now. If that's what you want to do, then this is the kind of place to come and study.